Hello, and welcome to the Transform and Rollout Character Creator tutorial. I am Killobyte, and I will be guiding you through the process of creating a character in our Homebrew D&D module. Let us begin. First, let's create our character name. I'm going to go with Livewire, and player name I will go with Killobyte. Next up, we're going to add our ability score modifiers. I've already rolled them ahead of time, and I have a 10, a 16, an 11, a 13, a 10, and a 9. I'm going to be putting a 10 on strength, a 16 on dexterity, a 13 on constitution, a 9 on intellect, a 10 on wisdom, and an 11 in charisma. Next, let's do our ability score modifiers. A 10 gives us a 0, a 16 gives us a +3, a 13 gives us a +1, a 9 is -1, a 10 is a 0, and the 11 is a 0. Next up, we're going to move the modifiers we just got into our modifiers section. We move the 0 to strength, 0 to athletics, a +3 to dexterity, a +3 to sneak, a +1 to constitution, a +1 on perception, a -1 on intellect, a -1 on initiative, a 0 on wisdom, a 0 on medicine, 0 on charisma, and 0 on intimidation. Next up, we're going to do our body type. We are going to go with the beast body type, and our subtype is going to be the organic beast. And because we selected the beast body type, we get an attribute as well. So we're going to scroll down here to our abilities page, and it'll say body type attributes, and we're going to put here night vision. And then in the text box, we're going to put the description of the ability. Next, it's going to be an alt mode ability and a bot mode ability, and it's also a static ability. Next up, we also get, because we're an organic beast, we get a +2 increase to our ability score and strength, so this takes it to a 12. And because it's a 12, we also get a +1 to our ability modifiers, so we put that in strength and in athletic as well. Next up, because we're a beast, we can choose between 12 to 30 feet, so I'm going to choose 12. And next up, we have our speed, which is going to be 35 feet in bot mode. Next up, we also get to choose a language. Then we're going to scroll down here to our language box, and we're going to choose one of these options, and we're going to choose Maximal Cybertronics. Later on, we'll add 2 more languages. Next up, we're going to scroll back to our bot mode page, and we're going to go to the weapons tab and select our options, which we can carry small, medium, and large weapons. And we also have a non-armed attack, so we're going to do fist for the name of the unarmed attack. Our range is going to be 5 feet. Our damage is going to be a 1d10 plus strength. And our damage type will be bludgeoning. Now that we've done that, we're going to scroll down here to our alt mode, and we're going to get the claw attack, which is also 5 feet, and the damage will also be a 1d10 plus our strength modifier, and the damage will also be bludgeoning. Next up, we're going to get an occupation. We're going to be a recon specialist, and recon specialist gives us a bonus to our modifier, so our perception gets a +2, so we select the diamond right here, and then we add it to the number, so we get a +3. And it also adds a +1 to our initiative, so we select the circle for that. And then -1 plus +1 means 0, so we have 0 initiative. And we also put it up here on the right side on the star. Next up, we're going to select our class. We're going to go with Hunter, and we're going to be level 1. We don't select a subclass because we're not multiclassing right now. We also get a bonus to our strength, a +1. Since it's 13, it still stays a +1. And we also get a bonus to our wisdom, increasing it to an 11. But since it's still an 11, it also stays at 0 for our modifiers. Next up, we're going to do our AC. AC is going to be 10 plus our dex, in this case 3, so it'll be a 13. And our health will be 10 plus our constitution, in this case it's 1, so it'll be an 11. And we add it here on our current health and max health. And then our health hit die will be a 1d10 plus our constitution as we level up. Next up, we're going to scroll down here and put our class ability, which is going to be Tracker Reflexes. We're just copying the name right here real quick. And then in the box, we're going to put the description. And this is also going to be an alt mode and bot mode ability, and it's going to be a reaction ability. Now that we've done this, we're going to select our affiliation. We're going to go with the Star Seekers. In our religion, I'm going to go with non-affiliated. Next up, we're going to move these ability scores down to our alt mode page. So we just move the same one, so it'll be 13, a 16 for dexterity, a 13 for constitution, a 9 for intellect, an 11 for wisdom, and an 11 for charisma. Then we also get to move our ability score modifiers, so it'll be the same, +1 to strength, +3 to dexterity, +1 to constitution, -1 to intellect, 0 for wisdom, and 0 for charisma. And then we move them to our little modifiers on the right side, so +1 to strength, +1 to athletics, +3 to dex, +3 to sneak, +1 to constitution, +1 to perception, but we also have the +2 from our diamond, so it becomes a +3. We have -1 to intellect, and because we have the -1 and the +1 from the circle, it'll become a 0, so our initiative will also be 0 in our alt mode. Our wisdom is 0, our medicine is 0, our charisma is 0, and our intimidation is 0. Next up, we're going to do the AC. So again, it's the same thing. It's 10 plus our dexterity score, so it'll be 10 plus 3, which means it's a 13 AC. Next up, our initiative will also be a 0 because we have 0 in our initiative stat. Then we're going to select our alt mode type, which we're going to go with Sea Beast. Our alt mode, let's go with an eel, because why not? We also get 55 feet of speed in our alt mode. Because we selected a Sea Beast, we also get a +2 to our dexterity ability score, so that brings our 16 to an 18, and now that it's an 18, it increases our +3 to a +4, meaning our dex is +4 now, and our sneak is +4, which changes our AC to be a 14 instead of a 13. Now we're going to scroll down here because we get an alt mode attribute, and so we just copy this. We're going to paste it right here in the box, which is great. And then we also get an alt mode ability called Buoyancy Control, so we're going to put it here on our abilities page. We'll put Buoyancy Control. Copying the text here real quick, we'll put it in the text box, and this is going to be an alt mode only ability, and it's going to be a static ability. Now that we've done that, we're going to select our starter packs. I'm going to go with the Sharpshooter Kit, which gives us some expedition tools. I'm copying the text here real quick. Perfect. And it also gives us some currency, so we get 1 Energon Cube, 10 Shaniks, and 50 gold. Next, we're going to choose our 2 language. Everybody gets Neo-Cybex, which is common. And I think I'm going to choose for my 3rd language, Micron. We also get to choose 2 weapons, 1 range and 1 melee weapon. And then they're all going to be common weapons, and it's based on the ones we can carry. So we can carry small, medium, and large. So I'm going to choose a medium weapon called the Energy Battle Pistol. And I'm going to put it here on weapon 1. The range is going to be 40 feet. The damage is going to be a 1d6 plus 1 plus my dex. Damage type is going to be Energon. And it's going to be a single-handed weapon. For our next common weapon, it's going to be a mace. In this case, it's going to be a large weapon, so I'm going to just name it mace. The range is going to be 15 feet. The damage is going to be a 1d10 plus my strength. Damage type is going to be bludgeoning. And this is also a single-handed weapon. This brings us to the end of this first video, but don't worry, we do have other videos covering other aspects of our character creator and choosing companions and choosing different alt modes and how certain classes have specific requirements. So please look out for those in the playlist. And as always, we hope you're all staying safe out there. To all are one.